This is a Montie moment. I'm Johnny Montalbano. We are just a little over 24 hours away from the kickoff of the 2023 NFL season on Thursday Night Football between the Lions and the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. A matchup that when we saw the schedule come out, I thought it was very, very interesting to put the Lions on in prime time after their resurgence in the second half of last year. And, of course, the defending Super Bowl champion Chiefs, who are dealing with a big situation here, getting ready for the start of the season. You know, we've been talking about players that have been holding out in the running back position for the longest time. We also know about a big name that's been talked about has been 49ers defensive end Joey Bosa. But a big story that I don't think has been getting enough attention is with Chiefs defensive tackle Chris Jones. And with just 24 hours to go until the start of before the start of the season, Ian Rappaport's still reporting that Jones, who's currently on the reserve, did not report list, and the Chiefs are still not close to a deal. And I don't think that could be underestimated enough about how big of a deal this is, because Jones is a two-time Super Bowl champion, all-pro guy. Progress on this extension, according to Chiefs GM Brett Veach, I mean, it's been nil, but he's staying positive with this. And the four-time Pro Bowler he's hoping that he will return in time for the game. I tell you what, though, even if he gets this done before we premiere this, I mean, I can't see how effective he's going to be, because you're not really doing football. I mean, you're doing activities, but are they really true football activities? It's something we've been talking about a lot with the preseason. Like, how much should these guys play, and are they playing enough ahead of the start of the season? But right now, Jones would be entering the final season of his current 4-year, $80 million deal. And all the signs and all the reports have been that he wants to separate himself from the litany of defensive linemen who have recently joined him in the $20 million per year club, including Giants Dexter Lawrence, the Commanders' Darren Payne, Titans' Jeffrey Simmons, Jets' Quinnen Williams, and Rams' All-Pro Aaron Donald. And, you know, we'll see what happens with this. There was also a report on Tuesday from the Athletics' Diana Rossini that Jones and three others, Joe Burrow, Nick Bosa, and Justin Jefferson, all have contract extensions on the table as well. So what does this mean? I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, this has been going on for the longest time. We've heard that Jones has been threatening to hold out until week 8 if he doesn't get anything done here. And what this means for the Chiefs this season, I mean, it might mean something in this game if you are picking the week 1 game. But I mean, we'll find out here. But this has definitely been a big deal there in Kansas City as they get ready to defend their Super Bowl crown. We saw last year, you know, we didn't think that they had a great defense, or at least I didn't think so. We saw the kind of receivers that Patrick Mahomes had, and you know what? They still ended up having an unbelievable year, and of course, making it and winning the big game as well. But they get ready to defend their Super Bowl title against the Detroit Lions, who were one of the best stories in the second half last year. You know, they got off to such a slow start and rallied to play relevant football into the last week of the season. And while they were eliminated before game 271 last year, they ended up spoiling the Green Bay Packers' shot at a playoff bid and effectively ending Aaron Rodgers' career there in Green Bay. But we'll see what they do here now with the moves that they made this offseason. Now, they lost something at the running back position, but they obviously drafted running back, did the Lions, and we'll find out here. And our first official pick for the 2023 NFL season gets started right now. And let's see if I remember how to do this. It is a Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark special on NBC between the Lions and the Chiefs over there at Arrowhead. And the Chiefs are 6.5-point favorites in this game. And, you know, I wonder if Chris Jones doesn't play, I think that helps the Lions keep this close. And there's a couple of other things, too, with this game. Let's start with the obvious. Are the Chiefs the best team in football? Probably. Will they win this game? Likely. But I think it's going to be a close game, and especially with a Lions team that I think is going to challenge for one of the top offenses in football. If you look at them last year, they were 5th in the NFL with over 26 points per game with a fast, high-powered offense. Now, some of that they lost. Their running back, Williams, who went to New Orleans, he was a big deal and all of that. You know, they had Swift at the running back position, and he went to Philadelphia, but they brought in Gibbs to do as well. But also some other trends here. They were 12-5 versus the spread last year, second best in the NFL, and they're league best 23-11. That's over 70% against the spread over the past 2 years. You look at the Chiefs here. They've won at home, but they've also struggled to cover last season at home. And while we always talk about Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce being one of the best connections in the NFL, so is Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And I think that continues here. I'm not really sold on KC's defense. I think I'm sold on their offense. I think they could put up 30 points. I think that the Lions could put up something like 24 to 27 in this one. So when I factor all of this in, I'm going to go with Kansas City to win, but I am going to take the Lions plus the 6.5 here. So the Lions plus the points is the play for pick number 1 of the 2023 NFL season. And that is just a very, very small sample of what is to come for year number 2 of Football Friday here on the Empty the Bench Podcast Network. There are going to be some changes here for year number 2, including our premiere time. We will be premiering every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. So plenty of chances for you to, if you can't catch it when it premieres, to catch it throughout the day and, of course, on Saturday and leading into Sunday. And like I said, we have a lot of changes. I'm going to try and keep them secret, but, we've got a betting perspective. We got a fantasy perspective, and we got a whole lot more, but I want you to tune in on Friday for that. I'll be back for you as well. It is going to be a lot of fun. It's been something we've been working on for quite some time, and it is going to be a blast. So if you enjoyed it last year, we are going to take it to a whole new step this year. So I will see you on Friday at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific for the Football Fridays. And, of course, you can check out my Montie Moments on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/ETB Network for all the college and all the other sports as well. And also follow us on Facebook and X at GameOnETB, on Instagram, GameOn_ETB, and, of course, my personal handle at Montalbano NY. Like I said, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/ETB Network, where if you like our Montie Moments, leave us a like. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. And, of course, now more than ever, have your notifications set so you never miss any of our great programming here on the Empty the Bench Podcast Network. Check us out at etbpodcast.com for great blog posts. We have a lot that have been coming out and a lot more in the works. And if you're on the go, listen to us on wherever you get your favorite podcasts on the go, Acast, all that good stuff there as well. So NFL season, we are getting rolling. I will see you for more NFL stuff on Friday for the Football Friday picks. I'll see you then. This has been a Montie Moment. I'm Johnny Montalbano.